Hey, good morning. What's going on, everybody? This is Brandon, just a plain guy, coming back at you today with another model review. This is an aircraft that I've been waiting on for a couple days now, and I just got it yesterday. This is the Condor Airbus A330-900NEO. And for those who don't know what the NEO stands for, it is the new engine option on this Airbus A330-900. I purchased this aircraft off the GeminiJets website, and we're going to get right into it. So I hope everybody's doing good today. And as you know me, I like to always give a little bit of background into how the airline is, what the airline is today. And then we're also going to get into this livery. Now, some people call it the peppermint stick livery. Other people say it's a little too loud. Other people say it's not really. Other people say it's not really their taste, and it does take a while to grow on you. It does take a little while to grow on you, but we get this aircraft into LAX every once in a while. We don't see it daily. Well, Condor does come in, I think, daily at LAX, but this green and white livery we don't see every day. So we're going to get into it. We're going to give you the meat and potatoes of the aircraft and the airline, and let's hop into it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information of how Condor started. I'm not going to give all the details because a lot of it has German names which I can't pronounce, so I'm not trying to botch up these names too much, but we'll give you a little bit of history on the airline. Condor is a German leisure airline established in 1955 with Frankfurt Airport being its main base. Condor offers scheduled flights to leisure destinations and operates from Germany, medium-haul flights to the Mediterranean Basin and the Canary Islands, as well as long-haul flights to destinations in Africa, Asia, North America, South America, and the Caribbean, whereas medium-haul flights are operated from Germany airports. Whereas medium-haul flights are operated from many German airports and Zurich. Long-haul flights usually depart from Frankfurt, with a few rotations operated from Dusseldorf and Munich. Condor also operates charter flights. The airline was originally established as Deutsche Flaggendienst on December 21st, 1955. Its initial fleet consisted of 336-passenger Vickers V-71 Viking aircraft. The airline's first tourist-oriented flight commenced on March 29, 1956, and in 1961, Deutsche Flaggendienst took over its rival Condor and subsequently adopted Condor Flaggendienst as its operating name. During 1966, Condor launched its first long-haul flights. By this time, the airline had a majority market share of Germany's tourism air travel market. During the 1990s, Condor was restructured and merged with other businesses to become an integrated tourism concern known as CNN Touristic. In 2000, the Condor shares held by Lufthansa were gradually acquired by both Thomas Cook AG and Thomas Cook Group. On February 4th, 2013, the Thomas Cook Group announced that Thomas Cook Airlines Belgium, and Condor will be merged into a single operating segment of the Thomas Cook Group, Thomas Cook Group Airlines. So that's a little bit of the history right there. And so we'll get into the fleet. Since we're only focusing on the Airbus A330-900, I won't go into all of the aircraft that they have in their fleet. So currently, right now, they have 11 Airbus A330-900s on order, and they have 7 Airbus A330-900s in service right now. So that's a little bit of information on Condor and their fleet, and we're going to get into this green and white stripe livery. Okay, so this is from Condor's website. Our new look. The right path can only be found with one goal in mind. For us, this goal has been clear since 1956. Your holiday vacation should begin with us on board. How do we accomplish this goal? With a compass that you can always rely on. Our passion. We love what we do since the first day and every day after. That's the reason we are Germany's most popular holiday airline even now. Are we proud of our history as the originator of the holiday flight? Absolutely. Watching our compass will always show us the way to the future. And of course, we want to continue to be your most popular holiday airline. That's why we thrive every day with many inspirations for these developments. The world we travel in, the heights we climb, and especially you, our guest. The glimmer in your eyes, the anticipation of your holiday vacation, and the priceless memories of the most beautiful time of the year make every flight special. That's how we want to inspire you with our uniqueness. Let's begin our future together. Umbrellas, beach towels, ice cream shops, who doesn't love them? And the stripes will make you smile. They stand for easiness, freedom to experience the world, for the gentle breeze in your hair, sunshine on your face, and now for Condor. In the future, our fleet will also be in this new design. For decades, stripes have had the meaning in our way of life. Timeless, elegant, and recognizable, just like us. Our 5 colors: sunshine, passion, sea, island, and beach. Colors are not only found around the globe on holidays, they also stand for the fact that our world cannot be defined by a single color. Therefore, our fleet is looking forward to a new design, visibly striped and colorful in sunshine yellow, passion red, sea blue, and island green, and beach beige. So with that being said, they have 5 different stripe colors. We're looking at the island green, Condor A330-900NEO. So like I said before, a lot of people have mixed emotions about this aircraft. Some people say, you know, it hurts my eyes, like I said before. Some people say it's just plain ugly. Some people say it's going to take some time to get used to. I agree with that last one. It did take some time to get used to, but I will say it's a very highly recognizable aircraft, and you can't miss it. You cannot miss it. So with all that information out of the way, I present to you guys the Condor GeminiJets 200 Airbus A330-900 in the island green livery. So we're going to head over to the left side of the aircraft, and boom. It's a beautiful color right now. I think the model looks better than the plane, honestly. So if you guys can see on the left side, we'll start with the cockpit windows. We have those nice raccoon type raccoon pilot windows, cockpit windows. You see we have our radar nose cone. We have our pitot tube, static port, static wicks. We have our beautiful Condor logo with the established 1956 near the L1 door. We have our L1 door with the beautiful markings and the different directions on how to open the door. Excuse me. If you look down, we're going down to our nose gear, our nose gear. We have our nose gear struts. We have our nose gear lights. We have our nose gear doors, our tires and hubcaps of the wheels, and we have our parcel registration on the nose gear doors. That red line that you see on the nose gear door, like I say, that's the warning marker to not go beyond that line when you're pushing out the plane. So as I always say, that red line, that's for people that's for the tow bar and the tractor when the plane is either being pushed or towed in. You cannot go beyond that line, or the shear pin in the tow bar will break. And that's designed to break, so it's a safety mechanism that protects the landing gear from being damaged. So as we go down, we see our big Condor logo, and I believe that's our first class cabin right there. That row of windows right there where the Condor logo is. We have our L2 door, and I believe that could be business class right there. And going down to these beautiful engines, these are the Rolls-Royce Trent 7000 engines, and I like these engines because they have not only the Condor logo, but they also have the established date of the airline, which is pretty cool. And then we have our warning markers in red. We have our warning signs, our directions not to stand too close to the engines. You see our engine cone exhaust at the back of the engine right there. These are some beautiful engines, and the engine fans do spin. Just for the sole purpose of this video, I'm not going to show you guys all of it, because the engine fans, they spin, but they don't spin to my liking, so I won't get into that today. But going back down the fuselage, okay, there you can see we have our main landing gear right there, and it does tilt and rotate very well. Okay, continuing down the fuselage, the beautiful white and green stripes. You see we have some high frequency antennas, and then we have our Wi-Fi box right there and satellite communications. Okay, going down the fuselage, I'm gonna turn it over for you. We have our Condor.com. We have our Condor.com website. So if you guys want to ever book your flight, we can go to Condor.com. And then we have our registration on the side right here. Our German registration, Delta Alpha November Richard Delta. Okay. And then going up the tail, we have our beautiful tail with our tail rudder. And then our Condor logo, established 1956. Okay, so we're going to go back to the wings over here. And we have the blended wing tips. I don't know if that's going to focus too good. Let me try to put it out further a little more. Okay. So we have our blended wing tips, and of course this is to help with fuel consumption. Yeah, you guys can't see that. It's not going to focus. Let me see if I can move it. So yeah, these are our blended wing tips right here, and that helps with fuel consumption and aerodynamics. I like how it blends into the wing. All right, and now we're going to go to the back of the aircraft, and we're going to go to our APU exhaust. Very highly detailed, really realistic right there. That's our APU exhaust. And at the bottom, I'll flip it over for you guys. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Tighten out. Come on, tighten out. There we go. So we have our APU housing right here. Very detailed. So this is where the mechanics will open up the compartment when they need to get to the APU housing and the APU auxiliary power unit. And then we have our APU exhaust right here. We have our horizontal stabilizers on the bottom, and as well as on the top, if you guys can see that. Okay. And then going to our wing, we have our flat slats, ailerons, and spoilers. Okay. It's pretty simple on the bottom. Pretty clean, if you guys can see that. And we'll put the bad boy down right here. Okay, so we're going to go to the right side of the aircraft now. And I'm going to wrap this up real quick because my battery is dying. So, pretty self-explanatory. Same thing on the side right here. We have our cargo door, if you guys can see that. Registration, Condor logo sign. The beautiful Trent 7000 engines. Pretty much self-explanatory on the right side. We have our aft cargo door, our registration, and our tail. So yeah, everybody, this is a it's a pretty model. It's growing on me even more now that I have it. And I know GeminiJets, they still have a lot of these in stock. So, and also Jet Collector too. JetCollector.com has some of these in stock as well. So if you guys like this model, please, I highly suggest you get it. If you guys like these model reviews, hey, don't hesitate to give me a comment, a thumbs up, a like. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to get into trip reports. I'm going to start doing more trip reviews. I have a couple places that I'll be going this year and next year, so be on the lookout for those trip reviews, along with more model reviews. So yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm not going to get into the stand and anything, because you know how GeminiJet stands are. They're basic and plain. But I won't get into the box and all that today because it's a basic box. But this was really the meat and potatoes that I wanted to show you guys of this aircraft, and I hope you guys like it. I know the plane is facing the other way, but it's a beautiful aircraft that you guys should have in your collection. I'll probably get all four. Well, I'll probably get the other four striped Condor planes as well, just so I can say I have them in my collection. I don't know if I'll do a review on all of those because the information is still the same. But yeah, so this has been a review of the Condor Airbus A330-NEO new engine option. And until the next time, I hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and we will see you on the next model review. Peace.